Alrighty, guys, how we doing today? Before we kick off this walkthrough, I want a quick message I wanted to send out to everybody right quick. If you are an upcoming walkthrough artiste, so am I, man. I had somebody for the first time ever try to send me a message saying, hey, I really like your stuff. Look at my stuff, and if you like it, give me a shout out in your next video. And if you do that, I'll give you a shout out in my next video. No. Flat out, no. Period. There's a period after that. No, because that no is a standstill statement. No. I don't do that. I give shout outs to people that deserve it. And this last walkthrough, I'm not doing any shout outs for Homefront just because one, favoritism gets a little sketchy. I don't really have a favorite subscriber. I don't have a favorite fan or anything like that. But I mean, favoritism was already a sketchy subject. I don't want to stay on that. But I'm not doing any shoutouts for Homefront just because it was such a short walkthrough. That being said, I give walkouts. I give shoutouts to people that deserve it. If you send me a message, if you try to be friendly and not in a cheap friendly sort of way, and if you're one of those fucking people, man, that send me those damn messages saying, go to subforsub.com or whatever the hell it is and get more subscribers, piss off, man. I don't want to read that shit. But I mean, if you send me a message, you be friendly, you give supportive advice, you become part of the community of people that like to watch my shit, you might just show up in the next video. That being said, we're going to kick off this review real quick with Homefront. Here's the thing. I played a lot of bad games, and I played a lot of really good games. And a lot of times, really good games are games that had a big release. Bad games are usually ones that stayed under the radar, didn't get a big budget. Switch that. You got Homefront. This game had a big budget, big marketing budget. I work in a video game store, and this thing was posted fucking everywhere, man. I'm not kidding. This thing had signs on the front of the store, in the store, back of the store. I almost brought a poster home. I like to bring home posters from the store. But I wanted to play it first. It took me 4 hours and 15 minutes to beat this shit, man. Are you fucking kidding me? I mean, a short game nowadays is 8-10 hours. 8 to 10. This was half that. And I mean, Sure, it had some cool parts, man. I mean, I've never jumped into a pile of bodies in a game before and pulled one on top of me to hide from, the popo. Who in this case were, Korean, practically freaking Nazis. But Korean soldiers. I've never done that before in a game. And there were some cool parts, like at the end where you're fighting, Frank and Fido, the one that the Koreans bring in. You got to shoot them while, you're in the turret. You got to use a missile deterrent kind of thing. That was a big final boss battle. That wasn't no problem. I mean, I died on it. But, you die in first-person shooters. You die a lot in first-person shooters. But, I mean, I went into it and... excuse me, I'm a little bit sick. But I went into it and I was fighting them. And it was fun, but there weren't that many times in the game I was having a lot of fun. They had a lot of sniper aspects, and you know me, I'm voodoo. I love sniper rifles. I like sniper rifles, sawed-off shotguns, rocket launchers, and, the mainstream shit, shotguns and assault rifles can kiss my ass. I mean, they're good to get you through a firefight, but that's about it. But, I mean... Come on, man. I mean, you could have had more bang for the buck on this one. I mean, big time. This is a full release game, $63.59 with tax at my store, and I get an employee discount. And even with that, fuck that, man. I'm not buying this piece of shit. The graphics were Borderland graphics. Now the thing is, Borderland had a cartoony style, and that's what it was going for, and it pulled it off right. This game had a cartoony style, and it wasn't aiming for that, and you could tell. And that fucked it up, man. Fucked up the whole vibe for the whole damn game. The graphics sucked. Now the only cool thing, the thing that carried me through this fucking game, the best thing about it, man, was the level design. They had great artists working on it. I'd never been walking through a game and walked through a plane that had been cut in half because it landed in somebody's backyard. That was cool. Now, the big fight at the Golden Gate Bridge, that was bullshit. I've seen that done before in alien movies. I've seen it done in Black. It wasn't the Golden Gate Bridge in Black. It was some Russian bridge while you're going to the prison. But whatever the hell. I'm not talking about Black right now. I've seen bridge fights done before, and it wasn't that great, man. It didn't impact me too much. The graphics sucked. The storyline was practically Red Dawn with a different army invading and different members, and they weren't all family and shit like that. No, man. The guy that wrote Red Dawn wrote the storyline for this, and he also wrote Apocalypse Now, two very good movies. But he's out of his game now, man. I mean, he's writing stuff for games. I mean, you got to be involved in this shit. You can sit back and watch a sci-fi movie, and it can be cheesy as hell, but sometimes you can get sucked into that realm. And with a game, you're playing in it. And if it doesn't match up with the way you're thinking, it doesn't match up, man. The fire graphics were ass. The bullet graphics were ass. It was glitchy to the point where I couldn't complete a mission because Rihanna's ass walked away, and I sniped the guy. when she was supposed to take him out, and that made me fucking mad. I hate glitches that make it so you can't complete a mission. I hate shoddy games in general, man, and this was shoddy beyond shoddy. It was jank. I mean, jank. Big old J, capital J, A and K, man, janky jank. Captain Bitches does not approve of janky jank. No, man, this was not that great of a game. I suggest not picking this up. I haven't gotten to play online because where I live, man, satellite reception's ass, and I can't play online very well. Well, if I do, I start lagging, and it is no fun for anybody. So I can't play online at all. But, man, I have people that play online. Everybody in the store that I work at plays online. They all say it's fucking ass. Now, I play games for story mode, and that's why I make walkthroughs, because some people either can't afford games or want to see a good story, man. That's why I do this. I do this because there are people out there that sometimes, can't afford games. They want this good story, and they just can't do it, man. And this is why I do it. I do it for them, and because, if you think I'm funny, stick around, listen to me babble on while I'm fucking playing a video game. But, man, it's just... I don't recommend this game at all, man. The story was not that good. Everything was too convenient. I mean, I was in a bus at the beginning with other pilots that had been abducted by the Korean army because they didn't want us to be taken over to the other side. And they knew that I was a pilot, and yet they didn't get rid of, helicopters in the area or anything like that, and they knew that my ass escaped. They knew that I was on the roster. I got hit by a bus. I'm the only guy that survives. All the other pilots are dead. Doesn't that seem like a shoddy plan? I mean, if you're a resistance group, you're going to hit the bus full of the pilots you're trying to, get out of there? And you're like, oh, only one of them survived. Look like it's all on you, pal. And no, it was bullshit, man. They throw me a gun, and all of a sudden I'm involved in the suck. I don't want to be involved in that. I woke up, man. I was out, I was ready to walk out and go get a fucking bagel, and all of a sudden I get hit by a damn truck. No, man, everything happened too conveniently. I mean, it was the same generic crap I've seen in bad television. The graphics sucked. The storyline was not that great. The level design was out fucking standing. But everything else, man, it lacked. And 4 hours and 15 minutes is not a game. That's half a game. That's downloadable content, son. I don't know why I'm talking like I'm more G than I usually am. I'm putting a little extra sass in my step. But no, man, this is half a game. That's downloadable content. That is not worth $63.59. It just ain't. So anyway, my final opinion: fuck Homefront. There are plenty of other good first-person shooters out there. Play Portal, man. It's a different kind of first-person shooter. It'll hurt your brain. If you play Call of Duty too much and you play that game, that'll get you to where you're ready to take, college-level tests and shit, man. That damn thing's a freaking playable IQ test. I just beat that shit the other day. Damn near, I could smell bacon, man, while I was playing that game. I found out there was a steam coming out of my fucking ears. You kidding me? Anyway, man. Yeah, that's my review of this. This game was ass. Anyway. Fuck it, man. Go watch my Mortal Kombat video I'm posting. Talk to you guys later, man. As always, shoot me a message. Leave me a comment. Give me some feedback. Go to my channel. Talk to some people. Become a part of it, man. This train's getting a little speed. So, anyway, I will definitely be seeing you guys around. I will be posting some videos as soon as I can, man. Summer classes are coming up. I'm taking summer classes because I did good last semester, man. Well, not good. I got a C, 2 B's, and an A, so I'm happy about that. Anyway, man, this is Voodoo. This is me. I play video games. I tell you what I think about them, and I talk during playing them Yeah, and think I'm a fucking English minor. I talk during playing video games because love, guys, man. Yeah, that's ew. That makes me ew. No, I love you guys, and I talk while I play video games. And if you like me, stick around, man. But like I said, shoot me a comment, shoot me a message, sub if you think I'm good, man. This is Voodoo. Outro, y'all.